Welcome viewers. In this session, we will discuss the idea of grassland and woodland. Every year, be it UPSC or the State Public Service Commission, questions have been very frequent on the topic grassland and woodland. It is quite obvious. Reason behind it, grassland or woodland not only supports biodiversity but also consider very vital for our existence, and they maintain our global climate as well as the atmospheric conditions. So let us discuss the idea of grassland and woodland step by step. When it comes grassland, so here the picture of grassland there, and you can see the grassland refers to very vast, large open area dominated by mainly grasses. So here you can see the grasses are thriving, including with presence of some trees. So grassland is the area known for the widespread presence of grasses. There are several types of grassland on the basis of their locations. Can be classified into two broad categories. The grassland falls under the tropical regions between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, called tropical grassland, while beyond to this latitude, the grassland are called temperate grassland. While the woodland, as far as concerned, so woodland refers such a vast open area dominated by the very tall trees. So such an area can be identified very clearly by visualizing both this picture. As far as question is concerned, so several type of grassland found in our world. Some are called savanna locally, some are called llanos, campos, gran chaco, even downs, wild. So the very simple question as far as concerned comes from their location. As far as UPSC is concerned, so UPSC has considered both aspects so far. Last year, a question was factual, means identify the country located under the zone of the tropical forest area Congo Basin of Africa. So this was the example of factual question. Subtype, the conceptual question also comes from this topic. So we will discuss one by one all such aspects related with grassland and woodland. Now come to the very first, grassland of South America. So in South America, South America is one of the vast continent, and if we identify the location of South America on our globe, so this way South America mostly located in southern hemisphere, and here the equator, line of equator crosses through it. Equator receives plentiful amount of rainfall, and that is why near equator up to 10 degree north and south, presence of vast woodland here. So this region known for a very dense woodland area known Svas. The Amazon Basin area, that is here, is known for Svas, and this Svas is quite unique. Reason behind it, such a rainforest not only offers us the life-saving gas oxygen, but also it maintains the global atmospheric conditions. So this consider the lungs of ecosystem, the Svas. The dominance of Svas vegetation here is quite unique, and due to this, this become a very significant for entire world. North and South region to this Svas receives fairly less amount of rainfall here. So due to absence of the rainfall, the sufficient amount of rainfall in northern and southern region, we can identify the development of some grassland. In Venezuela, such a grassland is called llanos, while in Brazil, the similar form of grassland is called Campos. So Campos and llanos grassland develop due to a scarcity of rainfall in comparison to Svas region. Here one can identify the seasonal behavior of rainfall. Rainfall occurs here only during the summer season. Rest of the period of the year receives very low amount of rainfall. That is why here development of the thick forest hindered due to absence of rainfall. Again, we are very familiar with that fact that the South America here, the Tropic of Capricorn crosses South America, and here one more grassland we can identify, that is called Gran Chaco. So Gran Chaco is again a very vast, very vast and very, we can say, a popular grassland that is spreaded in Argentina, even in the Bolivia, Paraguay, and some part of Brazil. Below to this, a temperate grassland here found called Pampas. Pampas. So Pampas grassland is quite different from Llanos, Campos, and Gran Chaco. Pampas known for its the temperate vegetations, and that is the one of the most vital wheat producing region in the world. Now come to the picture. Picture will reveals the idea more. We will able to understand the difference, the variety of grassland found in our South America region. So this is the picture of Svas, and you can see how dense these forests are. This is called, the upper part of forest is called canopy. So the height of trees here you can identify goes above 300 meter, 400 meter. Compare with human. So the average height of human is about 1 to 1.5 meter, but the height of tree here in Svas region goes up to 300, 350 meters. So this makes this one of the denser forest in the world, and such a forest protect our biodiversity, provides immense amount of oxygen, you know very well, which is very essential for our existence. So that is the Svas region. As far as economic importance of such a forest is concerned, so economically these are less important because here the density of forest and variety of forest hinders the economic activities collection of wood becomes very difficult, even it is inaccessible. You can see here the accessibility is being hindered by the forest, by the Serbs. So that is the Svas, and this is called Svas because here the very peculiar Svas tree found in abundance. So that is the interesting fact about the Svas. And what I said earlier, south and north to this Svas found the deciduous tropical forest. In Venezuela, such a forest is called Llanos, while in Brazil, this forest is called Campos here. So Campos forest, as far as concerned, grassland is concerned, here very unique Serb found called yerba, and yerba is being used by local community as a drink. So they suppose mixes the leaf of such plant yerba and make a drink like tea. So that is a very endemic variety of the Campos, and this is the two picture here reveals the real image of Campos and Llanos. So both are, you can see, open, quite open area and mainly dominated by the Serbs. However, the trees are here, but they are quite sparse, quite sporadic, dispersed tree are here. Now come to the next, Gran Chaco. So what I said earlier, Gran Chaco is kind of temperate grassland and mainly is spreaded in the area of Argentina, while some part of Venezuela, some part of the Paraguay comes under this Gran Chaco. As far as the literal meaning of Gran Chaco is concerned, this refer hunting land. Okay, now at last, the last grassland here found is this Pampas. So Pampas area, you should consider first the South America this way. So Pampas is mainly located in the area of Argentina here, as it lie entirely in northern hemisphere, and it is the area lies north to Tropic of Capricorn, so that this region falls under temperate category. Here moderate temperature means average temperature throughout the year found between 20 to 21 degrees Celsius, and this condition becomes very suitable for the for wheat cultivations, and that is why this region is known for the wheat production. Again, this is the largest, one of the largest wheat producing region in the world. One more things here very remarkable. It is the natural vegetations a Serb called alfalfa. This is alfalfa. So alfalfa vegetation the Serb found here, and you know alfalfa is very nutritious. This not only suppose provide protein, even the carbohydrate to animal, but also it is being taken by human. If suppose we suffer from illness, from any diseases, weaknesses, in that case our doctor prescribes use use alfalfa, and alfalfa provide us nutrition. Okay, so that is again very relevant. As far as North America is concerned, so first identify the major grassland of North America. In North America, the vast area comes under grassland called prairies. You can identify here, this is the area of prairies. As far as the characteristics of prairies is concerned, so it is a temperate grassland. Means you can see here Tropic of Cancer lies here. So it lies north to the Tropic of Cancer, and that is why north to the Tropic of Cancer, that is why this experiences moderate temperature and the weather conditions, so that it is called temperate grassland. And prairies, again known for the wheat cultivation. Here intense farming activities is being carried out by the cultivators, including with that this area known for this oak tree. This is the picture of oak tree, and you can see how these are located here. Again, one more thing I would like to discuss, that prairies is not only concentrated in United States of America, rather some part of prairies is spread in Canada as well. So in Canada, wheat cultivation are quite mechanized, quite is being modernized, and modern agriculture practices are being organized here, and this way America and Canada produces immense amount of wheat across the year. As far as the Asia concerned, so in Asia you can identify about 5 or 6 grassland. Beginners may not have idea, but you know, as far as grassland is concerned here, so from Europe to Asia, this is the vast tract of grassland known as the steppes here. The map of steppes here, and this area colored with the brown ink, so blue ink, so it is the area of steppes, and this is again a temperate grassland. You can see now here that this area have been disturbed by the mountains, by the suppose plateaus. So this is detached into several suppose compartment. The major area of steppe mainly found in Ukraine and the Russia. Some part of steppe found in Hungary, Europe. So this area, the grassland found in Hungary, is called pustage. Pustage, and pustage is the name of the grassland found in Hungary. Again, in China, the same grassland found here, and this is called plain of Manchuria. The very interesting fact here is the steppe, known for a very productive soil. This soil is called Chernozem soil. So here Chernozem soil, like our black soil, found, and this supports wheat cultivation. You know, nowadays a conflict, a war between Russia and Ukraine is going on, and this has hindered wheat production, and that lead to the global wheat crisis. So that is the problem here. As far as other plain is concerned, so in Japan, you know, Japan is the country of mountains and valley. So here about 4 pockets of plain found in between the mountains region. So suppose this is the area of mountain, so here some part of flat land found in Japan, and these are Osaka plain here on the Honshu island, Nobi plain, and Kanto plain. Last one is Ishikari on this Hokkaido island. So this way there are 4 plain found in Japan, Osaka, Nobi, Kanto and Ishikari plain. So these are other plain, and in Japan such plain are being utilized by the farmers for the purpose of wheat cultivations, for the purpose of other food grain cultivations. So that is the plain of Japan. As far as Australia is concerned, so you know Australia known for its vast desert. So most of the area of Australia is not considered suitable for agriculture activities. But here you can identify a plain founds here. This region is of the plain, and this plain is called Darling Downs. 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 So Downs plain is the principal area of Australia that produces food grains. In other words, it also called the rice bowl of Australia. So most of the wheat cultivation or food grain production is being organized in Australia in the Downs Plain, and it is part of this Queensland province. Okay, last one is our the grassland of Africa. You know, Africa is quite unique and diverse continent. Interestingly, here Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn and even equator passes through. You know what we learned, that near equator rainfall occurs throughout the year. So this way this region receives the plentiful amount of rainfall, and this supports development of equatorial rainforest. So in Africa this area is called the Congo Basin. Congo Basin. But north and south to this Congo Basin, what is the condition? So this area receives a very scanty, less amount of rainfall, and that is why this region are known for the grasslands, known for the arid region. So one by one we will discuss the several type of grassland found in Africa. Very first, here we discuss the northernmost arid region, that is Sahel. You can see here from Atlantic Ocean to Red Sea there is a narrow belt of arid region found adjacent to the Sahara Desert, south to Sahara Desert, that is the Sahel region. So this region cannot be considered a grassland, though this is a arid region. Here you can see mainly the plant of some shrub, some thorny forest, some thorny tree found. So this is quite a arid, quite a arid region, and only few vegetation found. That is very known for the grazers. So grazing activity, you can see here grazers are here. So grazing activities are going on Sahel. Usually Sahel experiences drought. Suppose 2 or 3 year of interval, this experiences a regular drought and famine. North to this, south to this Sahel, a very vast area of forest lies. This is called Savana Forest. So Savana Forest, when it comes, you should make it clear that it refers the deciduous forest. Deciduous forest means when forest sheds their leaves during the dry season, such forest called deciduous. the purpose of forest or tree is to preserve water. And when leaves are there, the rate of evaporation may higher. So this way, deciduous tree save the water and they remain alive even during the dry season. So savanna forests are the vast tract of forest known for the deciduous trees, and here you can see vast part of Africa, from this part of Senegal to this part of Tanzania. This is Spence. It is kind of woodland and grassland, and this is a tropical forest mainly found between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Now come to the rainforest of Africa. So what I said, near equator, Africa receives plentiful amount of the rainfall, and that supports development of such a forest, dense forest. Such dense forest in Africa called Congo Basin, Congo rainforest. These are the largest area of rainforest and evergreen tree found here. As far as uh, the extent of this Congo Basin is concerned, so this is mainly found in Cameroon. This is part of Cameroon, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, Republic of Congo, and Gabon. So this is the principal, this is the country where Congo Basin founds, it spreads. So these are the regions, these are the grassland usually and very frequently asked in our prelims and mains examination. So this way, again one more last is the wild. So wild is the grassland, the temperate grassland found in South Africa region, and this again known for wheat cultivation. So this way we have memorized, we understood the different type of grassland and woodland found across the world. Now just make a recall, like suppose Llanos. So Llanos here, Llanos found in Venezuela, while Silvas, so Silvas found in Brazil, while the Campos, this found in our Brazil again. Gran Chaco, we learned Gran Chaco refers to a hunting land, a vast open grassland woodland area, and this mainly is spreaded spans in Argentina plus Paraguay plus Bolivia. Again thereafter we learn Pampas. So Pampas is a temperate grassland, and this mainly found in Argentina. Later we learned the grassland of North America, and North America it is prairies, and prairies found in USA and Canada. After that we learned the grassland of Asia, and in Asia we learned the grassland is steppes, and steppes found in Russia, Ukraine, even China. Again in Japan we learned the plain of Kanto, Osaka, Nobi. So these are the plain of Japan. Again in Europe we learn Pustage. So Pustage is the western stretch of our steppes found in Hungary. Again in Australia we learn the Downs, Australia. And last one Africa. In Africa, we learned several type of grassland. These are first Sahel. Last year, question was there. Again, we learned Savana. Savana. Again, we learned Congo Basin. Last one, it is wild. So this way, we have collected the information of different grassland one by one. So these are the discussion we have concluded during this session. In the next session, I will try to discuss other topic of geography as well as the other part of general study. Thanks for watching. All the best, all of you.